Paul Roberts with a couple of final interviews here from today's UCI Beall Innovation Conference on Klotho, the first conference on Klotho ever to be held. Go look it up, as I keep saying, if you haven't already. Klotho. It's a protein that apparently has amazing, unbelievable potential and possibility. Cure cancer, anti-aging, recover from brain injuries, grow hair, all sorts of crazy things here. And we've heard a variety of speakers here, and this was one I thought in particular deserved to be called out. So I'm going to bring him in and discuss a little bit what I heard here today. Your name is?
Dr. Ian White.
And you're from University of Florida, Gainesville? Is that where you've been doing this? Or a company down there?
Yeah, we have a company in Gainesville, Florida. That's where we're based.
And you were talking about Gainesville. I just as an aside, this is really, there's an incubator down there, and they've done a lot of work developing bio stuff. I don't know what's happening in Florida. Is that a big environment for this, or are you a rarity?
Actually, it's the largest and most successful bioincubator in the world currently. It's the number one bioincubator. It's at the University of Florida. So we're very lucky to be involved because it's a very stringent process to find a lab there and to build a lab. So we're very grateful for the University of Florida and for the access that we've had.
So you gave a talk, to see if I got it right, about amniotic fluid. And how do you pronounce it?
Amniotic.
Amniotic. This is what's in the when the baby's being born here, surrounding the baby, right?
Yeah, so it's the fluid that the baby grows up in. For a long time, we sort of thought that maybe it was just a sack of fluid that the baby uses for support.
That's what I think, and it feeds off of it and grows or something.
But it's actually very bioactive. There's a lot in it that the baby utilizes, but also the mother shares as well. It's able to be absorbed into the baby through drinking, then passes into the bloodstream, and then passes to the mother through the placenta. So she actually benefits a lot from these pro-regenerative and immunomodulatory growth factors that are present in the amniotic fluid.
So a couple of takeaways. This is a Klotho conference. They're trying to focus on this protein Klotho. Is that present in this fluid here? Is that part of why it's so health-giving here?
Yeah, well, what's really exciting is we don't really know how the amniotic fluid works. We know it's very effective, we know it's very safe, but one of the things we do know is that fetal kidneys manufacture Klotho. And as we get older, we lose Klotho, and it's clearly involved in the aging process. And so if we can resubstitute Klotho, if we can reintroduce Klotho, that could be a good thing. And if fetal kidneys are making it, and we know that it's in exosomes that fetal kidneys make, perhaps we can take those fetal exosomes, that milieu in the amniotic fluid, and give it to a third person unrelated to the baby or the mother and actually see beneficial effects.
So it seems like, correct me if I've got these takeaways wrong here, but one of them is this fluid has some potential power to it. Clearly it's used to grow babies. And one of the things you said is that, I didn't know this, did I get this right, that a fetus can repair itself, but as we get older we lose that ability to repair ourselves?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, the baby is growing, and so it has all the signals that it needs to be able to grow. And when you injure a fetus in utero, and they've done these experiments with other species, non-humans.
Mice or pigs.
Yeah, and sheep. And if you scratch the face, at full term, the baby's born, and there's no indication there's been any injury. There's no scarring, there's no lesion, there's nothing. And so the amniotic fluid in that milieu is contributing to the regenerative process, and we've been able to utilize that in medicine and in cosmetics as well. And we've actually got an IND approved by the FDA to go into clinical trials with it. And
so the idea then is if you could get the body to heal itself just like a fetus does.
That's the idea. As we get older, we lose the ability to regenerate. The fetus has an almost 100% capacity to regenerate. If we can take some of that magic from the fetus without actually obviously hurting the fetus, then that's a good thing. We can teach the old skin how to heal like it was when it was younger.
And were you the one showing different like healing lesions and stuff here? You were already putting a topical on it, and it was mind-blowing. Ulcer, what do you call it? Cancer.
Diabetic ulcers.
Diabetic ulcers that won't, chronic, won't go away, won't heal, and you're applying this topic already and healing it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the problem with diabetic ulcers is they don't heal, and they end up having to be amputated, the limbs amputated. So with the application of this process, you're able to stop the growth of the lesion, reverse the lesion, and you get brand new skin that's vascularized, so it has blood vessels, it has nerves, and it has brand new tissue.
So, and the other takeaway I got was, everybody at this conference and everywhere I go is looking for the magic bullet, the thing. We're going to pull this out. It's a stem cell. It's a protein. It's a something. And I'm going to inject it. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to apply it to you. And that thing is going to change it. You're suggesting that maybe it's more than the thing, but the whole milieu, as you say, the whole package.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not smart enough to outsmart nature. Nature's been doing this for 7 million years and has created biologics that do a job. And so really all I'm doing is copying nature. The amniotic fluid is there to build a baby and to change the mother's physiology. When you hear that pregnant women glow, it's because she's using these exosomes and these growth factors from the amniotic fluid. And we're just taking that, purifying it, and using it medicinally.
I am just amazed. My mind has been blown by the conference, and your talk in particular, and I wanted to get up here and talk. What's the company name if people want to learn about it or explore the research and the work that you're doing?
So our company is called NEOBIOSIS, and the product we manufacture for it as a cosmetic right now is called Lilium.
And the goal, the hope is what? To take this beyond just a cosmetic, but to turn it into, to find that mechanism that babies use to heal and to give us that ability again?
Yeah, so we're hoping to be able to continue the clinical trials that we're doing. We've actually had an approval already from the FDA to move into clinical trials, so we want to continue that. We want to find the mechanism because, like you said, it's not going to be one thing. There's going to be a whole orchestra that's happening right now. We want to understand that orchestra and maybe optimize it in some way, or at least try to understand it better so that we can prepare the body better to receive it.
Which is what we're trying to do. A better way to try and understand all this stuff that's happening today, right here at the Klotho Conference at UCI's Beall Applied Innovation Center. Thank you for coming. Any final takeaway? What struck you? Your talk struck me. Anything else that struck you?
No, I just find it amazing that there are so many incredible scientists. I wasn't really sure what to expect at this conference with it being the first, but there are some of my heroes here from my academic research, and so it was just amazing to see such talent here sharing their knowledge about Klotho, which most people have never even heard of.
I've never heard of it until this conference, but they're all talking about the power. Maybe this is one of those magic switches that needs to get explored or turned on.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that the discovery of this protein is going to lead to a Nobel Prize. It's revolutionary. It's going to change medicine for sure.
Well, you heard it here today first. UCI's Beall Applied Innovation Center. Paul Roberts for OC Talk Radio. Bringing you the information, still trying to understand it myself.